Godzilla, King of the Monsters is written and directed by Michael Dougherty, and this film follows the 2014 movie Godzilla. After San Francisco was decimated, and following that, numerous titans have awoken. Now, the agency of Monarch attempts to locate Godzilla so that they can have a fighting chance of survival. A lot of lifelong fans of Godzilla weren't too happy with what they got in the 2014 film, and a lot of complaints that I heard was a very common complaint is that there wasn't enough kaiju on kaiju action. Now personally, that's a complaint that I don't necessarily have, but it is certainly one that I can understand. So now with Godzilla, King of the Monsters, it seems like Warner Brothers have heard fans' complaints loud and clear, because not only is Godzilla in this movie, but there are numerous of these other titans, as they're referred to in this film, consisting of King Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan. But that's not the only reason that I was looking forward to this film, is that they included more of these creatures, but I was also very curious to see what Michael Dougherty would do with this movie, because I'm a big fan of his prior films, including Krampus and Trick or Treat especially. Now, with Godzilla King of the Monsters, I think for the most part, fans of this character will be pretty satisfied with this installment into the series. As I said before, as compared to the 2014 film, this movie really ramps up the action, not only in terms of frequency, but also in a lot of cases, the epic proportions of these fights. This film has numerous shots in it that I think are comprised in such a way that is a bit reminiscent of some old biblical paintings that I think are trying to show these creatures as to being, well, gods. And probably my favorite thing about this movie is the fact that it has these sensibilities of just being a big, dumb 90s action movie. There are a lot of really stupid, cheesy lines in this film. There are villains in this movie that have these maniacal, very cliche plans. Now, for some, that might be an issue with this movie. The characters in this film aren't really the strongest. There are a few that I think are more compelling than others, but for the most part, this movie is kind of just comprised of a lot of people just kind of sitting in a boardroom, just kind of staring at monitors. On the one hand, yeah, it is a bit of a bummer to see such talented actors and actresses not really given much to do. People such as Vera Farmiga, Millie Bobby Brown, Bradley Whitford, Sally Hawkins. But on the other hand, I don't think that when people go to see this film, they're really like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go see that new Kyle Chandler movie. No, they're looking to see these 350-foot tall monsters kick the shit out of each other for 2 hours, which they definitely do. And I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't giggle like a child seeing Godzilla just tackle these guys through a building like it was nothing. It's fun, it's big, it's stupid. There's not really much more to say about this film. If you're looking for a movie that digs a lot deeper into some maybe political messages, I would go back and watch the original 1954 Godzilla. But with Godzilla King of Monsters, I think you're looking for the opposite of that. But for those of you who are going to see this movie, I would just say before the film starts, go to concessions, buy the biggest popcorn that you can get your hands on, and just absolutely inhale that stuff, because what you're going to be watching is a film that doesn't really have that much narrative merit to it. It's just a big, stupid movie about these 350-foot tall monsters just slapping each other around for 2 hours. And if that sounds good for you, then you'll probably enjoy Godzilla King of the Monsters. So did you guys see Godzilla King of the Monsters? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hoped you liked today's video, and if you did, you can click on the link down below, and you can subscribe to my channel to see more movie reviews and movie related things. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.